Welcome to News Now Alberta. This is Special Ed. Today we're looking at a man who had a seizure and crashed his car. Cops ended up assaulting and arresting him while he was still having the seizure.
On a federal lawsuit against the Providence Police Department.
A former Uber driver has sued the city of Providence after he says officers used excessive force and arrested him instead of calling for an ambulance while he was suffering a seizure.
Target 12 investigator Tim White is here now with the details.
Taj Eddington was driving a passenger on an early August morning in 2023 when he suffered a medical event. A federal lawsuit filed Tuesday alleges the police department failed to properly train its officers after Eddington was taken to the ground and arrested. Providence police body-worn camera video shows Taj Eddington behind the wheel of his car, hands clenched. His Uber passenger describing to officers what happened before the crash.
Boom. Oh, okay. So he had a seizure.
A 12-count federal lawsuit against the city, its department, the police colonel, and 5 officers alleges instead of calling for medical help, police used unnecessary force to take Eddington into custody. Officers drove to the hospital. There, with his hands still in cuffs, Eddington fell out of the cruiser onto his face. The lawsuit says he broke a bone. 2 criminal charges against Eddington were eventually dropped. At the time, Colonel Oscar Perez says the officers' actions were justified and they disciplined one officer for swearing during the incident. In the days following, the department received pressure from community leaders and news organizations to release the body-worn camera video. The lawsuit states Eddington then received a call from Colonel Perez, who cautioned Eddington that a release of the recordings could be embarrassing for him. A city spokesperson declined to comment, citing the ongoing litigation. The lawsuit seeks $2 million, alleging civil rights violations, negligence, failure to train, unlawful arrest, and assault. Eddington and his attorneys declined to comment. He is no longer driving for Uber. With the Target 12 investigators, Tim White, 12 News.
They had him in handcuffs and drove him to the hospital. Didn't even call an ambulance for him. At the hospital, they dropped it on his face. When questioning the passenger of the vehicle, they figured out that he had a seizure, but still arrested the guy. The chief said that the arrest was justified. What an idiot. While the defendants were attempting to get handcuffs on the plaintiff, he was screaming, "I can't breathe. Get off me. Get off. I can't breathe. Stop. You're killing me. Stop. I am gonna die. Help me. Stop. Let me go," according to the lawsuit. So the guy having a seizure was charged with 2 unknown charges that were later dropped. I wonder what those charges were. The cops were never disciplined for this, and there is a $2 million lawsuit in effect, and I hope he gets every penny. Sometimes that's all the cops understand is a lawsuit. Officers got away with this even though they were too stupid to follow simple instructions. If someone is having a medical problem, you call an ambulance. I mean, that's pretty simple. What do you think of this? Should the cops have been punished? Let me know in the comments. Please like, share, and subscribe, and check out my Patreon, where for $1 a month you can get my videos a week in advance with other perks coming. Thank you.